Hello, and thank you for joining us on today's episode of the Water Cooler Guys Chat. Now please welcome Niswanger, Wiseman, and Mortar. Take it away, fellas.
And we're live. Here we go. Great job.
What's up, fellas? Hello, and listening
land. Water cooler. Yes. Thank you for joining us this week around the water cooler. We hope everyone enjoyed our special guest last week.
Woo, Tanya.
Yeah.
Did my voice just crack when I did that? I think
so.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's go on.
Yeah. This week we'll be talking about some of our fondest sports memories, and whether witnessing in person or on TV. And then also we'll talk about the current state of our beloved Chiefs and how they are looking very mid-90s right now. I tell you that. We've been there, done that before. We've been through some 2-14 seasons. Well, it's not quite that, but it's kind of one of those things. Once you taste the caviar, it's hard to go back off the caviar. So.
Sure.
But hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Had a good time with friends, family. Plenty of food. I know myself. I've had to discard a lot of leftovers because I was putting them away easily myself instead of the trash cans. So I just had to draw a line in the sand and like, all right, this as amazing as it is, it's got to go. So,
Yeah,
how about you guys? You have a good Thanksgiving?
Absolutely. He was eating Thanksgiving food while we were playing video games. I was like, he's
Yeah.
like, 4-course meal. Nom, nom, nom. Yeah.
Yep. Of course, I was on mute and he couldn't hear me, so you know.
Yeah, that's a difference there. Yeah,
Makes a
total
big difference
there.
I bet you can hear those footsteps coming too, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, that way walk heavy? God, man. All
No,
right.
the enemies. You can hear the enemies coming
Yeah,
up on
hear
you
the
whenever
enemies
you're not
going
crunching
easier.
away on those lays,
Uh-huh.
or pork rinds or whatever it is. I don't know, but they got some serious crunch.
So how was your Thanksgiving?
I enjoyed my Thanksgiving quite a bit.
Yeah.
Made some
good.
rolls, smoked some ham. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Very good.
I have a surprise for you, gentlemen. Christina cooked everything. She didn't. She made homemade mashed
Wow.
potatoes and gravy.
Wow.
Yes.
And how do they hold up compared to your instant?
It's good. It really
Yeah.
It's really good. I don't think I can do
Welcome.
that. I mean, I may have to put an
Come.
extra stick of butter in the instant potatoes, maybe something a little extra. So, but yeah, it was good. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was.
Fantastic. Do the whole bird in the oven and everything, or
Absolutely.
nice?
So
Okay.
we actually ended up with 2 turkeys this year because we got the first turkey and it was like 18 pounds, I think it was. And so we decided, or she started thawing it out like 5-6 days early, where once we had it early, it was too thawed out. Like it was making the bag start to bulb out the gases that were in it. And so I woke up, she's like, turkey went bad. We're getting a new turkey. And this was the day before Thanksgiving. So all that prep work, having it ready, having it all. Yeah. We were like, okay, we're going to go ended up with a 13-pounder, brined it. Did y'all's turkeys cook faster this year than most other years? Or is that just, okay, just checking, just a side quest, just asking away. Nothing to see here. How was your day?
Yeah. we had been getting the frozen turkey breasts that are in the bag. You just pull them out of the bag, puncture a few holes in them, put them in the oven for about 2 hours, maybe 3, and they're done. You just put them in the little aluminum pans and good to go. Just white meat turkey breasts. This year, Tanya did cook a full bird. We haven't done that in probably, I couldn't tell you how long, 5, 6, 7 years, somewhere around there. So she did do that this year. We had a very full oven, which is not recommended when you're trying to cook something at a certain degrees and a certain time. It's pretty much wanting that to be the only thing in the oven. So the heat was dispersed against, I mean, we had both shells full. We had yams in there. We had a pan of turkey breast. We had oh my gosh, a green bean casserole in there, and I think we had something else. So we had like 4 things in our oven, and so needless to say, we were running up against the clock. And so it's kind of like, yeah, we'll probably go with the ham. The ham was great. The ham was already on the slow roaster, off to the side, so that was done. Tanya's full bird turkey was cooked. It was out, so we were missing just several bits of the turkey breast. Green bean casserole came out, yams came out. I was like, all right, we're doing this. We'll make do, and we did. We did great. So,
For me, I did a dry rub on my ham. It was a 24-hour dry rub. Stuck that in the refrigerator, let that sit for a bit, and then pulled that out. Did mustard glaze over it again in order to create that binder. Put that rub back on it again.
Yeah,
and then smoke it under some cherry wood for about 6 hours.
wow,
Nice, slow smoke. And pulled that thing out. It was tender. It was juicy. It had a nice crust on it as well. And then, of course, I did the Pioneer Woman Dr. Pepper glaze, which then it candies it really nicely. So not only did that, but then I also did it was sourdough dinner rolls. I made some homemade sourdough dinner rolls. Yep. And then Rose made some pumpkin pie and I'm trying to think of the name of it. Broccoli salad. So, you got your bacon bits and the broccoli and it's so good. It's so good.
I think just the salad part of that without the broccoli. Yeah.
Y'all are missing out. Y'all are missing out.
Either one of those things, but not together in the style of which you are bringing
Sure.
Christina is the same way. I love broccoli. Rose's broccoli salad is delicious. She raves about it. And I'm sorry. I love Rose to death. I don't know what
not
it is
everybody's
about it.
palate is the same, so that's understandable. It's quite all right. I'm not a yams guy. You're not a broccoli salad guy.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird how tastes hit so differently. How you can share a life with someone whose taste buds match on so many levels, but then they're like this one thing, like salads
and then
in general.
divergent.
Yeah, so crazy. All right.
Yeah, but and then of course. It was Rose made pumpkin pie, and then Lisa made some dessert. She made the pecan pie muffins, and they are delicious. I may or may not have had a few of those. They are very, very good.
It's Thanksgiving. Have as many as you want. Thanks. There's no dieting on holidays.
I was not sorry. I'm still working on the ham. Like I had 2 portions of ham today. I just popped it in the microwave and pulling it out, and still got that whiff of cherry smoke that's coming off of it. Still just as tender as can be. I'm like, nice. Good food.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up question about the oven. Why does it matter how many things you put in the oven, the temperature the oven is on? Like, shouldn't you be able to pile as many things that can fit in there without touching each other, without worrying about the heat not cooking them as long or as much?
The other items that's in the oven will actually drop its overall temperature, therefore dropping its overall cook. Yeah. So it takes longer for that to cook because other things are just its existence is dropping that overall temperature.
So if you took your oven and cranked it up to 500 and then put all those things in there, would that be able to equal out the temperature at the 350 you would need it to be?
I don't think that maths.
I know it doesn't
you just
math, but I'm saying like
everything.
I understand, maybe not 500. All right, I'm not saying.
It sounds like you're going to Denny's.
Bob. Price is wrong.
So it sounds like you're going to Denny's if you do that.
Let me put this back. Say the recipe calls for 350.
We'll go to Hot Walk for Thanksgiving. They'll be glad to see us.
I'm getting go ahead. Anyone, you didn't even reference the email last week, so I'm not going to say if anyone has any input on this.
Oh my goodness, you and Tanya, I tell you, same thing. You need to send an email. Please email us and let us know what you think about the oven and multiple items in the oven at twcgchat@gmail.com. Is 500 degrees enough to offset a full
look, before they off going, before that starts with 500 degrees is for nothing. Okay, maybe 400 and your temperature needs to be 375. You could go down a few degrees and be okay. I understand that. Man, okay, gonna have to pay attention to what I say tonight, huh?
I mean, this is the long answer. The short answer is no.
Let's go on to the next thing.
Oh boy, yeah, that was good stuff. So yes, along with the wonderful meal and everything, family was here, able to visit. We had a packed house here, and it was good times. So got to play a little Battlefield 6 double XP weekend as well. So that was a lot of fun. Nicemonger joined there for a little bit and resupplied me many times there with his little ammo supplies, as long as he was logging in with me and not waiting at the login screen. Just never know sometimes.
I had what you would call a bad internet connection. And
that'll do it to you.
It was weird because I would log in and it sounded like he's on the radio, like we're on different parts of the map. I didn't know he actually wasn't even on there. So yeah, he wasn't.
He deployed. I was at home. I was just talking to him. Hey, what are you doing out there? Getting shot at. So I'm having to.
Well, this radio reaches really well.
Really well.
Yeah. Like, wow, we spend good money on these.
Yeah.
24 megahertz. Huh.
We go from cheerful laughing here to let's bring up our wonderful Chiefs here and that Thanksgiving Day game, putting us to 6-6. I tell you, fellas, it doesn't look like the normal Chiefs that we're used to seeing, and it's hard for me to say, but I think it's the leader of the team. Patrick Mahomes is above average quarterback right now, but he's not the Patrick Mahomes that we are used to. He looks a little hesitant, a little gun shy. I don't know how many times week after week this past 3 or 4 weeks where you see him getting ready to load up and throw a ball, but then just stop. And it's almost like he's in his own head, like, oh no, that's too risky. And then he ends up, doing some other miraculous play. But, the Mahomes from the first 2-3 seasons of his career, he's letting that ball go, and amazing things were happening, and now he's just seems a little hesitant, like he's got the pressure is getting to him a little bit. We're not used to that. We're used to him just staring it down and walking all over it. So very, very odd. And then it's also leading me to if this is Travis Kelce's final season, maybe not even making the playoffs. If he doesn't make the playoffs, will he come back maybe for one more season? One can hope, but at the same time, we also have to be realistic. He's not a spring chicken. You can tell he's not the same Travis Kelce that he has been, and that's okay. He's still moving the ball and moving the chains, and that's what we need him to do. But he's not running away from guys anymore that we were used to seeing as well. So it's a little difference in seeing that, but at the same time, we're glad to have him on the team. Wouldn't want anybody else there. So, what are you guys' thoughts there?
I agree with you that Patrick Mahomes has not been the Patrick. I don't think he's ever come back from the butt whooping he received in the Super Bowl. I think our whole team has not came back from that moment there. This is just a continuation of that ass whooping every week. And occasionally on our few wins, we'll get a glimpse of how they're supposed to be. They're right now, it's like an abusive relationship where they give us a glimpse of what we're looking for, and then they give us this every other day. And we're just like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's this. Anytime they show them on the sidelines, they look defeated already. They don't
Yeah.
have that look in their eye. They don't have it. It feels like they are just cashing a check at this point. Like I know they want to get there. I have nothing to do with I'm a quarterback at home, but it looks like their drive is gone. Who to
Armchair
blame for
quarterback.
this?
Yeah.
I would agree that Mahomes probably has a little bit to do with this, but I also it they didn't change anything. They from last year's defeat in the Super Bowl to this year, what did they change over the offseason?
Got rid
They
of probably their best offensive lineman to the
Yeah,
Bears.
cool. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
great change, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a fantastic one.
Ah.
Oh, and now I think all of our offensive line, or at least three
The
of them
key
are
ones.
injured right now.
The
Yeah.
key ones. Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you have Travis
We
Kelce.
still have
who's
Humphrey in the
clearly-
middle. Yep. Humphrey still, he's our
Yeah.
rock. But yeah.
He is, but you got to have your 2 and 3 guys there, putting in the work,
Yeah.
not just one guy. Like we have Chris Jones, and he's putting in the work, but even he doesn't look like he's putting in quite as much work as he used to, and that's because teams have figured us out. They know to double team Chris Jones, and who else do we have? They know to if they're not covering the wide receivers, Kelsey will be open, so they cover everyone. And then what? Like they have our playbook. It just feels like
Yeah.
we did not evolve or change.
I think we relied too much on a few single people and didn't play the whole team all together. I think back when we had Cheetah, we had a couple of different runs. We had a couple of different ways in order to kind of keep them on their toes. I think the move that we had made up until this point has been a good move, but like any good thing, sometimes it will come to an end. I think that they aren't playing at their prime. They're not at their prime. Whatever the reason being, Mahomes is quarterback, so he's got to take it on the chin. He's got to be the one that's going to wear it on the shoulders. He's the leader. He's the quarterback. I'm not seeing that drive in him. I'm not seeing that gamble the way that he used to go. Just to kind of have that. Well, this was the play, but now I'm winging it, and you're open, boom, and just kind of a lob, and it was just pitches out of nowhere, and catch it and go. I will say, our runs are looking decent. Definitely better than our passes right now, which should tell you something. That one, if you can force Patrick out of the pocket, which that's what they've been doing time and time and time again, they've been forcing him out of the pocket, and he just throws it away. It's hard to watch. Like Matt said, we've been fans since the 90s, since the Schottenheimer days. And so we know what it's like to get a bloody nose, and I think it's about time that the Chiefs get knocked off the hill, get a bloody nose, and remember what it's all about and fight for that climb. And I think this is healthy. It has to be. If you want, if you want a plant to thrive, you got to prune it. And the Chiefs are being pruned right now. They're being taken down, and they recognize that, hey, we're not doing our best. There are many other our lineup that we're going to be playing. There's like 2, maybe 1 that we're better than, or at least equal to on our wins and losses. The next couple of games that we're playing against, we're going against some tyrants that have had winning streaks, 4 and 6 and 8 winning streaks. And we're not prepared for that. And I think we're about to get our butt whooped. I'm not even sure that we're going to actually make division.
Yeah.
No.
So
I hope we do. I mean, I'm going.
You
to
can
stay
always hope.
faithful. I will hope that they go on a undefeated streak from now till then. But I think we used that juju magic last year and got it all out.
Yeah.
And then once again ran out at the Super Bowl. It's just not there this year. Like, I don't know what it is. Something is broke. I don't know if it's Nagy. I don't know if it's
guys, I know we've
Who do
won
you think
Super
was
Bowls,
better?
but Eric Bieniemy, so much better. I wanted
agree.
him to come back. Nagy is not the same play caller. I wish Eric Bieniemy, they would have brought him back. And maybe this will get rid of Nagy. I would not be sad about that, honestly.
I don't think
Some other team will pick up Nagy. I don't want him to be, but Eric Bieniemy had the really great play calls, and a lot of people were like, well, it's easy to call plays when you got Patrick Mahomes quarterback. Well, them two were made, and Andy Reid were made for each other. Yeah, I mean,
I was going to say, evidently not.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Proof's in the pudding right now.
Yeah, so I'm like, I wish they would bring Eric back. I think he's not coaching anywhere right now, so it'd be pretty easy to call him in. So and some of those, I'm not a ref, person, but some of those calls were kind of fishy. I mean, it was to a point where it's like, it's like the refs were tired of being called, oh, you got Chiefs jersey under those stripes. It's just, it's just one of those things. But yeah, some of those calls, I mean, the media was even, I mean, Tony Romo, even on one of the plays that they called Xavier Worthy as a pick, he's like, he was just running his route and his defender stopped and he ran into him. That wasn't his doing. And that was a first down, like 14-yard catch that Rice had. So, the penalties galore this season. So
they overturned one of Travis Kelce's on of course, Taylor flag. And, there's another one that I thought would have gotten rid of in the offseason.
His last season. Yeah.
Is that the only reason?
3-year contract. Yeah, we're paying him.
We were stuck with him.
Much. Yeah, but I think this is his final season. So false starts, the holdings, all that. But he's one that is injured currently, so I believe he's got a bad ankle, I think. So
sorry for your injury.
Yeah, sorry for your injury.
Take your time and heal, please.
The worst part about that is the call they overturned was a face mask call that they called on him where he was clearly not even getting his hand on the face mask. Like you saw him purposefully try to not touch this guy's face mask, and they see it and they're still like, bleep, all that great run, all that good touchdown, overturned, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we have been killing ourselves. 100 yards, I think, was our last game of penalty yardage. So,
yeah. And speaking of that offensive lineman that we traded away, he is, of course, playing for the Bears, who are now the number 1 seed in the NFC. And I texted my buddy Tom today as it was snowing here in Fort Scott. I don't know if it was for you guys, but I said, it must be freezing somewhere because it is snowing here and the Bears are the number 1 seed. So I said, something is off here. And he's like, I know. I mean, Bears fans are shocked now as well. It's they weren't quite expecting this themselves. And so that's good. They're not, walking around like they're Cowboys fans. I'm sorry. But, it's just they're not walking around like they or something when they're not, it's just they're in shock themselves. So it's good. So
the Chiefs have been doing this for 7 seasons now, correct? Like a winning season for 7. That is 7 seasons of us, of the Chiefs. I don't know why I keep acting like I have anything to do with this. The Chiefs have played into the later games of the year. How much time have they actually had off in between? Just having that may make a world of difference, of having an actual amount of time off in between playing football where they can actually get a rest from it. Because right now, or the last 7 seasons, they have 2 months, maybe 3 before they have to report back or something like that. Like
every single one of them will say they will take that tired over, getting the championships and everything. They'll take that. But as you mentioned,
sure.
Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, the Bulls, all those 3-peats that they did, they said, we've played X amount more games than anyone else, and it wore on them. It did. It wore them out. So, so it does. It takes a toll on the players when they are in the late rounds of the playoffs every year. So.
Yeah,
and football being a very physical sport. That's a very physical toll on the body. So, yep.
Man, I can't watch football now without going, man, I'm not young anymore.
I wouldn't be coming back from that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I could do the water boy's job and run out there and not huff and puff. Like, here's your water. Get the cart out here. Bring me. And the water boy is going into the health shed or the medical tent.
In the blue tent. Yeah,
the blue
into the
tent,
blue tent.
Kansas City's taking a knee for the water boy.
Yeah. They're all gathered around with their helmets off, their heads bowed.
That would be horrible.
Pulls, he blows his Achilles on his way out there. So, yeah.
No, I would probably trip and bump into Patrick Mahomes and sprain his arm, his throwing hand, or something like that. Just like, hey guys,
yeah. That'd be a nice Warner thing to do. That would be, well, staying on the sports theme here, fellas. What's some of your fondest sports memories? Either seeing in person or watching when you were growing up, or even as adults. What's some of your fondest sports memories that you guys have?
I would be remiss if I didn't mention the nail biter with the Chiefs and the Bills. Just was it a minute left? Not
game?
Even.
13-second game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So watching
that
that
was one of the greatest games. Yep.
Of all time for me,
Yep.
and being able to witness that and know that that's going to go down in history, and being like, I watched that. I wasn't there, but I was there. Watching that. So, yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah.
My first memory is getting with Matt and going to the high school. Our high school football team went undefeated one year. And I did not get to go to any games. I actually got to go with Matt. It was the first football game I'd ever gotten to go to, and I got to go with it and see it with Matt. So that's
out in Emporia University. The Fort Scott Tigers defeated Hayes, I believe. Boy, that's terrible, my memory. But they won the state championship 4A. First state championship the Fort Scott High School had won ever. That was our senior class. My senior class was leading the way with a lot of the top players on the team there, and it was a lot of fun. It was great to see. We rode out there with Ian Rigmer.
Was that who it was?
With his Bronco that he had souped up with some nice big old 15-inch speakers sitting right behind us there in the back seat, and needless to say,
stooped. Don't think nice.
Yes.
Up.
And so, but who knew Mariah Carey had such deep bass songs? I tell you, we got out of that Bronco and our heads were ringing. We had headaches because the bass was just, it was just one of those things that's cool to see. But sitting in it for about a 3-hour ride out to Emporia, we were like, okay, this is cool, but can we turn it down a little bit?
Please turn the bass off.
Yeah.
I don't mind vibrating, but 3 hours worth of it feel kind of weird back here.
You know your teeth are rattling when you got some 50-cent bass that's just playing, and your vision blurs.
The sad part is he didn't mention 50 Cent. He said Mariah Carey.
That's
how we were rocking.
You guys were rocking Mariah Carey.
Pill came on shortly after that, I'm assuming. So that's where we were at the time frame. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
97, 96.
Oh, man. Yeah, you just think your lucky stars they didn't have high treble or something, so especially Mariah Carey. Bust some glass.
Yes, both. I actually had the high school championship game on my list here. Watching the playoff game with the Buffalo Bills, 13 seconds, that was amazing. I sat and watched. A lot of this is going to be Chiefs, Kansas City related sports, but of course, watching all 3 Super Bowls that the Chiefs won, especially that first one, is just like, I didn't honestly think I'd ever see that in my lifetime. It's just,
right.
And there it was. It was just amazing. And it was a close game. And then, we pulled it out, and it was just, you got the Chiefs Super Bowls. You have, for me, I was watching the Chiefs when they played the Houston Texans, and they were down 24-0. I watched that full game. I was just sitting here like, man, this is over. Second quarter, it was over, and then we got a touchdown. I was like, okay, they're looking a little spunky. And then just steamrolled, and they were actually leading when they went into halftime. I was just kind of like, wow, what did I just witness? And then they just kept it on afterwards. It was so good. So yeah, the Chiefs, a lot of the Chiefs there, the games, the playoff games are great. I've actually gone to see Patrick Mahomes in person once, play there, so that was a lot of fun. I can say I've seen Patrick Mahomes, play during his time there. Boy, that was a packed place. Tailgating, Tawny and I are big tailgaters. We love going tailgatings, and I learned a lot of things going to a Chiefs tailgating. Things that we could add on, and Tony's like, I don't think we need that. I was like, oh, so much fun. Yeah, we don't need that. So
man,
we
Matt,
tailgate at Royals games.
Crazy.
Yeah,
you should see. Okay, Matt already has a setup for Royals games. Like he's got the tarp, the tent, the tables, and he has a magical ability that no matter where we go, he can meet someone who knows him or is from the town of him or knows his daughter.
Yeah.
We were just hanging out, and all of a sudden, guy walks by with a Pitt State shirt, sees Matt, who has a Pitt State shirt, and he's like, blah, blah, blah. You go to Pitt State? Yeah. Yeah, my daughter's so-and-so. So-and-so, I know her. And then he hung out. It was weird. Yeah.
6 degrees of separation from Matt Mortar. Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a lot of fun. We have fun tailgating.
It's awesome.
We tailgate at Royal. We go, oh gosh, so many Royals games. We just love going to Royals. We love going to Friday home Royals games. There's fireworks after the game, and some of the best fireworks show you'll ever see, and it's after a Royals home game. It's fantastic. They put on a great show. Tawny and I were at the Royals the first time they made the playoffs, and who knows, since '85, I believe, in 2014. And the Salvador Perez, the wild card game. We were at that game. We got tickets to that wild card game. I mean, that's fantastic to say we're at that game. That was fantastic. We went to another playoff game that season. I believe it was Baltimore they were playing, and then we didn't go to any actual World Series games. We've never been to an actual World Series game, but watching the Royals win the World Series in 2015. Tony and I started going to Royals games shortly after we got together and married, and so a lot of the key players for the Royals, we were at their first game when they brought them up to the majors, if not the second or third game, and so that was really cool that we saw that core group that won the World Series come up. And we were there with them in the 2010, 2011, 2012 when the Royals were still losing, but they were slowly getting better, and then just that 2014 season just took off. That was back in the day when you could get a cheap ticket and pretty much sit wherever you wanted, but then 2014, 2015, you were stuck in the seat that you bought, because everybody was going. And but we loved it. We absolutely loved it. The crowd, the "Let's Go Royals" chant, it just gives you goosebumps. It's so much fun. And so, a lot of great memories with the Royals. And now, they had, after the key players either went off bigger contracts or retired, Salvador Perez is still there. He's probably got another couple seasons in him before he's retiring. But then Bobby Witt Jr. is another great ball player who's actually better than
Bobby Witt.
Better than any of the players that were of the core group that won the World Series. He's actually outpacing George Brett on his stats through this period of his career right now. So, just fantastic to watch. Except for batting average, he's slightly lower in batting average, but he is surpassing him on home runs, RBIs, way outpassing him on stolen bases. Fantastic player. And we got him signed up long-term, just like Mahomes and the Chiefs. Bobby Witt signed up long-term with the Royals, so...
How many years do we have left of that contract with Mahomes?
Mahomes, I believe we have 5 years left, I believe. So he just turned 30, guys. I believe he just turned 30. So, I don't want to be bearer of bad news, but I mean, we maybe have 5 to 8 great more years, and then he's going to start getting into the slowing down pace. But boy, that was fun when he first came up, though. Like, man, he's going to be around forever. Now we're kind of like, yeah, okay, he's reached his maturity a little bit. Let's keep this prime going. But so yeah, watching those for me, KU basketball, love the KU basketball. Watching them win national championship in '08, and then just here recently, just a few years ago, they won again. Going to KU games, which my daughter and Nick are treating me to a game tomorrow evening. I'm going to be up Allen Fieldhouse watching them play Connecticut.
That'd be nice for your birthday.
To go to that game. Yeah, not too bad playing a game on my birthday.
I knew it was his birthday tomorrow. Okay. You see these eyes? Hold on. Let me get the. I knew it was Matt's birthday.
I mentioned
Christina
it first.
told me. No.
Christina told me.
Did I hear you do a spit take?
Just about.
So, but yeah, so we'll be up there. Going to Allen Fieldhouse is an experience, much like going to the Grand Canyon. You could try to describe it to people until you actually go and experience Allen Fieldhouse, and that crowd there, it's amazing. It gives you goosebumps. It's a fun thing to go to.
She's like,
looking forward
basketball,
to it. Yes, KU basketball. Yep. So I was actually there when Kevin Durant played for Texas. His 1 year he went through college, and he played against KU, and it's just one of those things. You can tell there was a man on the floor playing against boys. He was shredding KU, and they ended up still winning the game. He went down late in the game with a little sprained ankle, and KU was able to rally and win, and they were actually able to win the conference title because of that game.
Wow.
That was an intense game to be at. It was a lot of fun. Great memories. I don't know how familiar you guys are with KU basketball. Mario Chalmers. Okay. He hit a great shot for the listeners who may be familiar with Mario Chalmers. He hit the shot, the game-tying 3 in the Final Four championship game to send the game to overtime. Actually was up in Lawrence that summer before that season and ran into Mario at a Cold Stone. Of course, being a basketball fan, I knew who he was, but you have to play it cool. It's just Mario, and he was in line just right behind me.
Mario.
I wanna hear how Matt plays it.
So,
cool.
but I knew who he was, but I wasn't gonna be a fan type thing. It's just they want to be a person too. So it was pretty cool. And then he goes and hits that shot in that season. That was really cool. So, but yeah, I just a lot of great. Yes, we were alive and around for the Royals '85 World Series. I was very young and remember not very much of it, but but back in those days, after the World Series '85, you get into the late '80s, early '90s when I was really becoming aware of baseball and the players. You were going to Royals games to see the other team and the stars on the other team because the Royals did not have that. I mean, George Brett was still there, but he was about to retire. And so you were going to go see, the guys on the Yankees or the Wade Boggses on the, the Red Sox or the Roger Clemens. I mean, you were going to see the other players.
I'm surprised you didn't say Mark McGwire. Wow.
Well, Mark McGwire, I did see McGwire and Jose Canseco. Let me tell you, them some big guys. Yep. I saw Bo Jackson when he played for the Royals. I mean, I've seen some great players that the Royals had as well. So it was a lot of fun. The one game I do wish we would have went to this season, we could have. We just didn't pull the triggers when the Dodgers, of course, who just won the World Series, they were there in Kansas City, and go and see Shohei Ohtani, which I don't know if you guys have heard of Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, Shohei-ho?
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani, yeah, we go way back.
He is,
I bet you do.
He is a unique player where he both pitches and bats, much like Babe Ruth.
Okay.
And people call him the reincarnation of Babe Ruth. He is stat-wise outperforming Babe Ruth. he is unbelievable. And of course, his first at bat at the game we would have been going to hits a home run. And he's the leadoff hitter for the Dodgers. So it's just kind of those things. I wish we would have gone to the game so I could say we've seen Shohei Ohtani as well. So,
Shohei.
Shohei. So it's a lot of fun. So very good. Well, I didn't know you guys' level of sports there. I didn't want to.
I had one other example of my favorite sports memory.
Go for it.
It was on a basketball game watching the Chicago Bulls.
Yes.
It was the shot where Scottie Pippen is at the free throw line and he like banks the shot off the backboard and Michael Jordan just flies in from nowhere and reads the rebound just right to catch it and slam it. Like,
yep.
I was watching that game when it happened, and it was just amazing to me, like how he read it. Like, just that is one of my favorite basketball plays, just of Michael Jordan's. Oh, hey, there we go.
Cameo.
There's Dallas.
So, speaking of Michael Jordan, I watched every single finals that the Chicago Bulls were in, all 6 of them, and I was watching when he hit the shot in Utah, should have been his final shot. I mean, I was watching that game live. I was taping it as well, the old VCR recording the game. I was watching those. I tell you what, going through the emotions there, just nerve-wracking, much like the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Some of their games, it was, but you had Michael Jordan, he wasn't going to lose, and he didn't lose, So, yeah,
We've got to see Michael Jordan. We've got to see Patrick Mahomes. We've got to see Tiger Woods. We've got to see, Mario Andretti. I don't know if he's past our time or whatnot, but
not racing. What is this?
We've got to see Wayne Gretzky. We've got to see Bo Jackson. I know they're earlier than but we've seen all the people, all the teams.
The original Dream Team, 92 Dream Team. I remember watching those games in the Olympics. Yeah. I was like, wow, this is fantastic.
And at that point, that Dream Team, that Olympic team, if they lost, we were not worried about losing against any other team at that point, compared to recent Olympic teams, which seem to be having a little harder trouble in the World Basketball League than they used to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The winning margin there for that team, I can't remember. It was I want to say 40 some odd points. It was
ridiculous.
Yeah. But to think any of the other American Dream Teams would even, stack up to them, I'm like, that's nice for them to think that. But no, those guys were, they were old school, but you may be able to out jump some of them, but not all of them. So, and who was stopping Michael Jordan, at that point in time? So.
Well, apparently people say LeBron is the GOAT, not Michael, which I do not understand those people at all. So,
he calls himself the GOAT, so that kind of disqualifies him right away there.
A little bit.
He does that, so. Yeah.
You let your
call
work
yourself something. You really want that title, man.
You let your work call that for you. You don't just claim it and just try to let that carry.
The lion doesn't tell people it's the lion. Let's just say that.
Yep.
Let's know what you think.
Michael Jordan never said he was the GOAT. I will just say that right now.
No, he just let his work show.
When he gets asked that question, he's like, I can't compare myself to different eras, I never got to play against Oscar Robinson or Wilt, that is his response, not, I am. He is humble in that, Michael Jordan humble, but he's humble because he's super competitive, but he's humble in that degree. He knows they'll never be able to be answered, and he's going to let his stats, his work, explain that for him. So
it's because he recognizes that he's, for now, the one holding the torch. There's Dallas again.
Yeah.
Crying.
He said, I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Yeah.
The sad part is Dallas is so old it thinks it's a goat.
While he's
Cat
otherwise
dementia.
engaged, Rose is trying to chase him down, going, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. But the thing is when it comes to Michael Jordan, like he understood that he was the one holding the torch for the time being, but he knew that people like Will Chamberlain went before him. Like he knew who was holding the torch prior to, and obviously knew that someone else was going to hold the torch afterwards. That's why he's not saying, "Well, I'm the great." No, you're not. No, you're great right now, and you've proven it through your effort. But to sit here and say I'm the greatest of all time, but you better let your work show for it, and understand that there's somebody who's chomping at the bit, waiting to prove you wrong. Once you pass that torch on to somebody else, so it's going to be short lived.
Yeah. Well, and you got, we overlook Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as well. He was the points leader. But a lot of people, he had the unstoppable shot, the hook shot, the sky hook. A lot of people overlook that in that regard. But yes, he was a fantastic player. LeBron, amazing player. I'm not going to discredit. He's not, but his competitive edge is nowhere near Michael Jordan's. He may have the stats, but who wouldn't have the stats if you play it for as many seasons as he,
Right.
You got, Bobby Hull, I believe, who is one of the most decorated hockey players of all time. Not going to discredit him, but I believe he also played for 35 seasons. So
you're gonna get some awards in 35 seasons.
Yeah, you're gonna get
win-loss records are just
few goals, a few assists. They're all going to stack up. He was an amazing player in his prime. He just also played when he was also 40 and 50 years old too, I believe. So those are going to continue to stack up. So endurance, longevity, the greatest. Not going to discredit that, but if you take Jordan's prime years, his 7-8 prime years, compare him to LeBron's, there's no comparison. I think Charles Barkley said it best with, if you take Michael Jordan's years and then LeBron's, in just the years that he played, he outscores LeBron by 5,000 points. It's just mind-boggling. If you said LeBron's career was just the same amount of time that Jordan's was, he outscored LeBron by 5,000 points. So there again, the longevity, that playing longer, not going to college like Jordan did for 3 years, not having the injury, not retiring, you have all that added in there. So yeah, you get that there. LeBron, great player, not going to discredit that at all. So just different caliber.
I wouldn't consider him the greatest of all time, though.
No.
No, the fact, I know that I don't want to go backtracking, but the fact that LeBron immediately just says, I'm the greatest of all time, whereas Jordan, it seems like, even wants to challenge himself by playing the greatest, is the difference between these two.
Yes, yeah. He wants to prove it out on the court.
Yes, he wants to earn it, whereas I don't like LeBron.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let us know what you think, LeBron or Jordan. Email us at twcgchat@gmail.com. Let us know what you think. Speaking of which, we did, not an email, we did get a text message about one of our episodes here in regards to our wrestling episode there. It's from Mr. James Walker.
Ooh,
he
James.
sent in a message there and said, "Hey, Matt, just wanted to say I didn't know you felt so strongly about the legend John Cena." This goes back to me, not you. You both have John Cena on your list.
There's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah. But, of course, I sent him a nice Ric Flair meme that I always do for you fellas with the big old woo. That's, it just, yeah.
There it is.
You got that. But he says we're funny. His tier list for James, number 1 for him is Triple H.
Yes.
Number 2, he has Stone Cold. Number 3, he has Jeff Hardy.
Ooh.
And number 4, he has The Big Show.
Ooh,
and at number 5, he has Mr. Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, so that's a good stellar top 5 there. like that. Thanks for sending in the message there, James, letting us know. And yes, I'm still not a John Cena fan. He may be a great guy, but he is not in the top 10 for me. So
I'm with you, James. I got
yeah.
you.
I guess if we have to tolerate Ric Flair being in the top 10, we have to tolerate
That's right.
John
That's
Cena.
exactly right. That is exactly right. The dirtiest player in the game. He'll be showing up in his limousine after getting off his jet, and wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing, son of a gun. I mean, just great promos, man. You can't beat Ric Flair promos. So,
Oh, you could now, but not
you
back.
could
in the
now,
day.
yeah.
You could now.
Not back in the day.
Very easily now. Like,
Mr. Nice one over here going,
well,
well, you can't
convenient.
now.
Yeah.
Might roll him in.
Let's do a little blind ranking this week. What do you guys see here?
Yeah.
I know we did one last week with Miss Tanya, but we'll do another one here. I'm trying to be real professional. I told her it was very hard for me to keep just calling her Tanya. It feels very odd just calling you Tanya, like you're someone else there. But all right, this week our blind ranking is going to be kind of reminiscent of our pre-show chat here. Is blind ranking the Stranger Thing characters. Stranger Things characters. And Nicemonger, unfortunately, is not caught up here. So, But these characters that I am going to be giving off here, he should be familiar with, except for one. And Wiseman will have to help out there in ranking that one. But we're going to start off.
It may have to remind me.
With 1 through 10. The first character we're going to give here. And blind rank, number 1, of course, being your favorite character. Number 10 being your least favorite character. Obviously, there's more than 10 characters in the show, so, some of the characters didn't even make the list. But their relevance to the show, relevance to the plot, all that in mind in this ranking here. So the first character we have is Lucas Sinclair. How would you rank Lucas?
I think I might actually put him about a 9. His character, as much as I like his character is kind of that sub character who's influential in other characters, but maybe not so much up in the forefront right now.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Nicemonger, what do you think?
Turned into what Michael was on Lost for me.
Yeah.
I liked how he started out, but then he just got to be all about, where's my son? Where's my son? It was just kind of like, that's all his lines were as well. Just kind of like, oh man, you guys. So where Michael
wrote him into a corner and didn't exactly let his character kind of flesh out a little bit. I think they could have done so much more with Lucas, because I like his story arc as to where he's kind of come, and if they had fleshed that out a little bit more, I think he would be kind of another Harrington, but you would actually see him from the beginning. And so it's a missed opportunity with Lucas, and I'm really disappointed in that, but
and for him, I think his sister, which they introduced, is kind of outshining him now.
Right.
His sister's character is
is
more of a draw right now. So.
And Lucas is one of the core characters,
character.
so it's disappointing.
Yes. Yep. He was there from day one. Next character, Robin Buckley. Little Robin. She was there season 3. Nicemonger.
Yeah.
She's hanging out with Steve. Steve's co-worker, Robin.
Is she the
I'd be willing.
No, that's no.
No, she's the one that was at the ice cream factory with Steve, where they first met.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I would put her. Okay, I was thinking 7, but 8's good.
Okay, 8. Next character up, we have 11. Where would you rank 11's character out of top 10?
I am thinking between 4 and 5, personally.
Ooh, I was thinking 4.
Okay,
4?
so we'll put her at 4.
Number 4. Next up, we have Nancy. Nancy Wheeler. Where would you put Nancy? Oh, shotgun-toting Nancy.
Masswonger, for as much as you've seen so far, what do you think?
I think she's at a 3.
At 3? Okay.
A 3.
But
All
that's
right,
me.
we'll put her on a 3.
Why is it
All
like,
right.
oh, 3? All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Wiseman was going lower
Hey.
on that one, but
Yeah, he was.
I was,
wait.
but
Let's do it.
it's-
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay. No. It is what it
Look, I
is.
know
I'm
very
willing
few
to go with
people
3.
on this. I'm sticking with the names I know on
It's-
this. So I know
It's okay.
Nancy
We're
is
gonna leave it.
important.
We're gonna leave it right
All
where it's
right.
at. We're gonna say
I
Nancy
mean-
because I can agree that she
mean-
deserves a higher position. I was thinking maybe 5, but you know what? We're gonna go 3.
You know what? 5 works for me too. I mean,
We're keeping 3. We're keeping 3.
Or 3. All right.
Keep rolling.
Next up, we have Eddie Munson. Now, Nicemonger's not familiar with this character, so he's going to have to lean on Wiseman's expertise for Eddie Munson.
I'm going to put Eddie at a 5. And the reason being is there are other core characters, but Eddie is very influential, even above what we have at, for Robin and Lucas. So I'll say Eddie takes a 5.
Next up, we have Dustin Henderson.
Dusty Buns.
Yes.
Boy, I really like him. Don't look at me like that. Nice one.
Of the core, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him at a 2.
6, 7, 10.
I'm gonna put him at a 2. What do you think, Nice one? Do you like the character?
I was going with 10. He's one of the people I can't stand in that show.
Really?
Oh,
What?
No, I
we're
don't.
on different ends of the spectrum here.
Wow. Okay. We need a tiebreaker here.
Wow.
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 I'll go
Got a
up
little,
higher.
little
Oh,
Owen Wilson
you,
there. Wow.
You
Wow.
gave me 3. Should I give you 2 on this one? Or at least split the difference and do 6?
Oh.
All right, we'll do 2. I'm gonna give him 2. Let's go
You'll
with
give it
Wiseman.
2.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
I would have went with 2, maybe, I don't know. Next up, we have Steve Harrington.
He's
Steve.
1.
Yeah.
He
yeah,
is my
Steve gets
favorite.
number uno right there.
Very
right
good.
there.
Very
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page on that one.
Next
That was
And
my-
that's why I
know where
like
would
the-
put this
I
one.
like the
Let's see.
relationship between
Yeah.
Steve and Dusty though too. So
Yeah. So I know where I would put this character. We'll see where you guys put. Good old Will Byers. Where would you put Will?
now, where would I put Will compared to prior to season 5? I would have put Will. I'll just say this: I would have put Will at 10.
Try
Now,
to be spoiler free here. Yeah.
I am willing to put him at 6. Nicemonger. I mean, obviously, you are aware of certain things that are happening right now.
Yes, I know that. Okay, so
Don't
Spoiler
say
free.
anything.
Yeah.
Spoiler free.
spoiler free. Up
You
until
disagree with
now,
6.
Will's been a little bitch. Is basically all I'm gonna say about this. All right, so I would have gave him 10, but we'll take 6 on this one.
Okay.
How about
that what you're saying, Wiseman?
how about split the difference? Let's say 7.
7. Okay, we'll do that.
7. Okay. Next up, we
Where
have
would you put him?
10.
10.
Even after recent events, still 10.
Yeah.
One
Still 10.
one
Yeah. So
awesome
nice of
thing
you.
is not making up 5 seasons worth. So
Not to mention, we can't get into it, but you get over some and then you get access to okay? Could have done that sooner in life. Didn't have to wait till this point to get some therapy. Okay.
One cannot put themselves on the couch and figure these things out, though.
yes. Next up, we have Mike Wheeler. Where would we put Mike? You can only put him at 6 or 10 right now, and you have no idea who the last person is on my list. So.
I'm gonna give him 10. And Mike's another one that I don't really care about in the show.
Mike,
that bad of
Mike
me?
is 10.
Is he important?
I think he was influential in the first couple of seasons, and then after
Yeah.
that, he kind of started taking more and more of a backseat. And
Mhm.
the writers kind of let other characters kind of take the forefront, like
Yeah.
Dusty.
All right. Yeah.
I gave
You
him
got Steve and
two.
Dusty
I know,
at the top.
I know,
like
I know,
that.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So next up
You
we
gave
have
me the third. I'm okay with the top three. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
number 6. What is he?
And the last one at number 6 is good old Jim Hopper. Jim Hopper coming in at number 6. So,
I think that he kind of
good
plants
list, fellas.
solid at 6.
Yeah, I do too. So Steve Harrington at number 1, Dustin Henderson at number 2, Nancy at number 3, 11 coming in at number 4. Number 5, Eddie Munson, which I probably would have put Eddie above 11, but you know, pretty close there. Jim Hopper coming in at number 6. Number 7 is Will Byers. I think you guys have him way too high. Number 8, Robin Buckley. At number 9, Lucas Sinclair. And at number 10, Mike Wheeler. So a lot of the core guys in the bottom 7, 9, and 10. And Dustin at number 2. He really did. He of the core 4, he stood out. To me personally, he did stand out more so than the other guys. Even though a lot of the story is around Will, which I'm not doing spoilers there. If anybody's watched any of the show, even any of the seasons, they know a lot of the show is around Will. You'll know that in the first 20 minutes of the first episode, so no spoilers there. So
I will say that they would not have gotten as far as what they had it not been for Dusty. Dusty's been influential in everything that they've done, even since season 1. They've relied heavily on him to the point that now he's almost just annoyed at the fact that they rely so heavily on him. So
yes, yeah, it's like figure it out. Read the manual. Yeah, so yeah, it's in Greek to me. Learn Greek. You know,
learn Greek.
That's good. So. Well, fellas, I have one other segment. If you think you want to try to squeeze it in, it'll be a fun little chat GTP here.
Oh, no. All right.
GPT, chat GPT.
No MacGyver.
All right.
No MacGyver.
TPG, whatever.
Yeah, chat GPT. This week, it will be another 3 versus 3.
Oh, okay.
They are going to take place on a desolate island. Think of your 3 characters that you would like. Again, think of 4, because one of you will get to veto one of your characters that you would like for them to.
What characters are we thinking of?
The participants will have all their given abilities in a fight to the finish, and who will win. This week's characters are going to be movie villains. What movie villains would you have to be your champions to fight for you in this battle royale on a desolate island? Come up with your list of movie villains. Again, let's try to keep superheroes out of the category. So no Magnetos, no Doomsday, no none of them. Try to think of movie super villains. Now notice the key that I'm saying there: superheroes. So I mean,
so we can use super villains.
Everyone, super villains, yes, but not superhero. Well, comic book characters, I should say that.
So this is comic book characters. We're not talking about movie characters.
We're talking about movie characters. Yes, do not include. Much like when I was saying three heroes, and you had MacGyver and stuff. I wasn't going to allow Superman. I wasn't going to allow comic book characters. So
this one you can't. So this one you cannot allow comic book characters. These are
no
super villains. No comic book characters. Okay.
Correct. Yes.
All right. And you said name 4, and one of them can get veto.
That's correct.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes. You will list off your 3, And then Nice One will get a chance to knock one of those out, and vice versa. Nice One will list off 3. You will have a chance to knock one of those out, and he will bring in his 4th one, which may or may not be a good strategy because obviously you're going to leave your ace in the hole for your 4th person and not mention them. So,
And this is just movies?
We're working with it right now. Just movies, yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, are you guys thinking of a book character?
I'm thinking
a book character if you would like.
TV show.
Yes, TV shows. MacGyver was a TV show, so keep bringing up MacGyver. So TV shows, movies, books, just not comic book.
I don't see. My mind is drawing a blank of any people that I can call on. Like sometimes I have hints of, inspiration, and other times I'm coming up with nothing. So these people I've come up with are not going to be fighting well in this particular fight.
Yeah, whatever. I've heard that song before.
I mean, come out with Jaws. I mean, it's on a desolate island.
Right.
Draw people out to the water there, and got Jaws coming after them. So now, if there's, I mean, I don't want to give away a character that I'm thinking of that should be a possible character. I mean, do they appear in comic books? Yeah, but that's not where they originated. If that's giving anybody clues. But they were definitely in movies and TV shows.
Oh, we have to have 4 so that he can have someone.
Unless you guys want to do just straight 3, we don't have to. You guys don't want to veto one. I'm good.
Do you have 3 or 4?
Good with straight 3. I'm just throwing 3 out here. We're gonna see how these do.
Okay,
All right.
I'm not even sure if they'll count as people.
I've got one more. I still got one more here.
Okay, I'm gonna set up the playground here. All right, and playground is ready. Just let me know, Wiseman, when you have your character there.
Okay.
This is horrible. This is,
all right.
Make a mind. Make a mind.
Yeah.
All right. Nice Wonger. Let's go with your characters there first. What you got, sir?
All right. I'm bringing in to my desolate island Jigsaw from whatever that's from.
Saul franchise.
Saul. Yeah. I'm bringing in the Predator from the Predator franchise. Is that allowed? Am I allowed to bring that in? All right. And I'm also bringing in King Kong from the King Kong franchise. Am I allowed?
I love it.
All right.
I love it.
All right. That's what
all
I'm
right.
bringing.
And all right. And team 2, who do you have coming into battle for you, sir?
Of course, you bring in a giant monkey. I'm bringing in Sorcerer Jafar.
Oh, all right. Well, there goes my monkey.
The spelling here is Sorcerer Jafar. I'm guessing from the Aladdin movies, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
You know another? That was...
Well, yeah.
By all means, educate me. I'm aware.
Yeah. All right. Who else do we got?
Vecna from Stranger Things.
Oh, God. I'm going to wipe the floor with my people. They're gone.
All right. And who's your last one?
Zuul from Ghostbusters.
Zuul? Oh. Zuul.
That's his MacGyver right there.
Yeah, gonna get beat by Zuul. Oh, come on!
But I mean, they are going up against King Kong. I mean, I probably would have pulled out some Godzilla in here somewhere, guys. But
I didn't know if I could have brought both of them.
I didn't know that you could bring out the King Kong. I'm thinking of villains here.
Yeah.
I was trying to get it around to the point where one of the characters would have been, yes, he is in comics, but he originated in movies.
So who are you thinking about
TV
then?
shows? Lord Vader.
Okay.
That's right. Can I replace Jigsaw? You got Jigsaw.
You got a
I was
little
gonna
doll
throw
on a
Dr.
bicycle
Evil
right now.
and spin yeah.
All right.
Let me tell you
let's
what,
see
he's not
who
going to get very far on
ChatGPT
sand.
is.
Look, if he catches you, he's gonna warp your mind
Plus,
and mess
Darth
with
gonna
you
put
Vader-
you
with
in some booby
weird
trap.
thing. Yeah.
Darth
Yeah.
Vader on a barren land, like isn't sand his nemesis? It's Darth Vader.
The problem
I don't
is
like
you
sand.
went supernatural attacks at me. I went crush you on the island. Like that's all I'm thinking is one
Hulk
good
smash.
step.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
And then one,
smash.
let's play a game.
Yeah. Like once you come to consciousness, you're like, oh man, there's something on
All
my head.
right,
Isn't there?
so here we go. Chat GPT
Oh,
has
boy.
come back with results, fellas. Let's see what this is
here
going
we
to play
go.
out this time.
Okay.
here.
Good luck,
Team
Mr.
one,
Nicewanger.
battling for Nicewanger and his life here. He's pulling out Jigsaw, John Kramer. No combat ability, pure strategy, traps, manipulation, zero use in a direct supernatural battle unless he
Yep.
has prep. His second participant, the Predator, elite alien warrior, cloaking tech, plasma caster, traps, insane durability and strength. Okay, there you go. And King Kong, modern legendary version, assumed, 300-foot tall, immense strength, durability, and agility. Okay, very good. That's
Yeah,
all right.
going down.
I'm actually afraid
Two
of
out of
King
three.
Kong right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team 2, Wiseman's champions, battling for him there. He has Sorcerer Jafar, high-level sorcery, transmutation, like pyrokinesis, illusions, flight, snake form, genie-level power, if allowed. Vecna, high tiers, psychic, telekinesis, again, strong enough to ragdoll multiple people at once. Mind manipulation, relative reality warping in localization areas, and he has energy blasts. Nice. And then we have Zuul, who is a demigod class entity. Supernatural strength, possession, intangibility depending on form, lightning-like energy attacks. Okay, so we have some guys who can mind control King Kong and Predator pretty quick there.
Yeah.
So, and they'll
I'm
just
going
sit there
down.
and play tic-tac-toe with Jigsaw. So, all
Attack
right.
me. Yeah.
Matchup dynamics. The instant weak link, Jigsaw. John Kramer has no prep, no traps, no weapons on a barren island. He is instantly eliminated. He is not a factor. So they're just saying, he's just saying it's basically 3 versus 2 here. The Titans, Kong versus supernatural gods. Okay. King Kong is huge and powerful, but the problem is Vecna could retain his limbs telekinetically. Jafar could transmute him into something smaller or helpless. And Zuul is capable of phasing, dodging, or blasting him with energy. Kong can physically crush any of them if he tags them, but the magical trio is ranged and overwhelming. And then you have the Predator, the most dangerous human-sized fighter. Predator's advantages are cloaking, plasma caster, infrared vision, traps, mobility, and experienced hunting. Monsters. Predator can hunt Zuul, can potentially tag Vecna, and could sneak attack Jafar before major spells land. Wow, that's saying he could take on all 3. But the weaknesses. Vecna detects minds, not visuals. Cloaking doesn't work on him. Jafar's magical shields, illusions, or animal transformations bypass Predator's tech. And Zuul is a supernatural entity that may not be hindered by plasma weapons. Predator will take someone down if given a chance, but not all 3. Key factor who acts first. Team 2, Wiseman's team, has 3 battlefield controllers. Team 1 just has Kong, Predator, and Jigsaw. Team 2 overwhelms Team 1 before Kong and Predator can close the distance. The most likely outcome, Vecna immobilizes Kong with telekinesis or shreds him with energy. Jafar transforms Predator into a harmless creature or blasts him with magical fire. Zuul cleans up anything left or body blocks physical damage if needed. Even if Kong kills one of them, the other two take him down. Predator might kill Zuul or briefly injure Jafar, but Vecna's psychic abilities are too overwhelming. Man, this just sounds like a steamroll here. Winner, Team 2, high difficulty sweep due to overwhelming magic and psychic power. King Kong hits the hardest. Predator is dangerous, but they cannot withstand. Team 2 wins 9 times out of 10.
You whooped
Oh, congratulations, Wiseman.
All right.
Talk about
I needed to win.
Yeah, the old MacGyver
Need to close
thing.
that distance.
Yeah,
You know what? You
yeah.
know what? This was a great thing to end on because it felt a lot like what we were talking about in the beginning. You know, how I used to be good at winning games and now I just lose. That's
Now I just lose. Yeah.
yeah, just like them poor Chiefs. Good game, Wiseman. You
Good
I
game.
know
Congratulations.
I didn't bring anything to fight any magical anything. Like
I took away, well, for both of it, but I took away the whole comic book characters, and Nicewonger was just like, yeah, I got nothing here.
yeah,
I got nothing.
I didn't even have Juggernaut to have a mind control or mind ability to have a helmet that you'd all have been dead if I had
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Yeah.
You're like,
Well, yeah. I mean,
Your
I don't
comic
think so,
book
Vecna.
ability and knowledge of all your different comic book characters would definitely have beaten me in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I managed to squeak by on this one.
yeah.
I had already put down Sandman and Aquaman. I had no idea what the two. I was just going with the two Desolate Island ideas. I was like, all right, sand and water. I got the two guys that control
Desolate
those
Island,
things.
I
Yep.
like it. Wait, I can't have Sandman on the. Oh,
Yeah, I can't have the guy who could. All right, nice. Can't have
well,
Aquaman.
congratulations, Wiseman.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you
Wiseman.
made up for the MacGyver thing. That's
Yeah.
But MacGyver will still go down in history. There, MacGyver will not be forgotten. But I think Nicewonger will.
Still not
forget,
a MacGyver fan. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. That's I don't think MacGyver. I don't think Nicewonger will forget Vecna or Zuul.
No,
Zuul is
Zuul.
Yeah, good old Zuul.
Zuul.
And Jafar. I mean, he was formidable.
Uh-huh.
Who would have known?
Why'd you go with all magic people?
For this
I mean,
reason
it
right
worked.
here.
9
What are
out
you
of
going to do to
10.
stop?
Yep,
You
I'll
got,
add 'em.
you got
Yeah.
magic wielding. You have telekinetic, almost force-like, which is where I think Matt was kind of going with the whole Vader thing. And then you got Zuul, which is demigod-like, intangible, able to create a destroyer if you even think about it. Like it can create another Kong.
I
If you
wonder
even
who
think
would have
about
been
it.
able to beat that team.
I think Zuul
Like, I
could have
wonder
done
who
it.
you would have to get.
Apparently, I don't know, MacGyver? Who knows?
Yeah.
Man, there's some trauma there.
Yes, who could have done it there? That is the question there.
Yeah, I don't know who would have been able to. I think that's kind of a
Who
unstoppable
brought the
force.
dream team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jafar.
It sounds like Jafar is
Listeners,
Nicewanger's
if you think of a
MacGyver.
three-person team that could beat Wiseman's dream team here, let us know in the email at twcgchat@gmail.com. Let us know who 3 you believe could take down
Bring it
Wiseman's
on.
characters. I go from not mentioning the email to doing it 3 times.
I was
going
gonna
to I make
say,
sure to get it
3 is
in.
perfect.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So very good. Well, that wraps up another week for us here, fellas, around the water cooler. Had a great time with you, fellas. I hope everyone else did too, listening in. We will catch you again next week, around the same water cooler. And remember to stay cool and stay questionable. We'll catch everyone later. Have a good one.